July 13, 2025. Question has been asked in the Vaishnava society. We see different groups of individuals are serving Krishna together. Some are family members, and some are single men or women. Some are god sisters, god brothers. So all these different relationships are there. And there's friendly relationship with god brothers and god sisters. There's intimate loving relationship with grihastha devotees, husband and wife, and parental love with their children. So how do we, the question is, how do we live in all these relationships and not get entangled in Maya and stay attached and get more and more attached to Krishna? So because we want to love. We naturally, if we're married, we love our husband and wife. We love our children. We love our family members, and we're so intimately connected with them. We become very attached and very connected with them. So is this a danger? Is it a danger that I may not get perfection and bhakti by these relationships with God sisters and God brothers? Should we stay more neutral and just concentrate on Krishna? So this is an interesting question. But you have to understand that all these relationships that are happening with God brothers and God sisters and husband and wife is all related to the material body. And so there's a combination of the modes of nature there, modes of nature working. So the way to stay detached this way to prevent becoming materially attached to the bodies of God brothers or God sisters, or husbands and wives, or children, is to always chant the holy name of Krishna, to always study Bhagavatam, and always study Gita. Because this knowledge will purify us. This transcendental knowledge and mantra will purify us very powerfully and uplift our consciousness and fix us in attachment to Krishna. I repeat, I said many times, we can say, Prabhupada said in context of Grihastha life, but we can also say in context of God brother, God sister life, or the society of God brothers and God sisters. Relation, Grihastha, Prabhupada said, it's okay. It's okay?
Yes.
He said, the perfection of God, of Grihastha life, is to show affection without attachment. Our attachment, our heart of hearts, should be attached to Radha and Krishna. No one else should take that place in our heart. If we dream, we should better be dreaming about Krishna and Radharani. We don't want to dream about our wife or husband or kids, or God brothers or God sisters. We show affection to God brothers and God sisters, social affection, friendly affection, but our attachment, our love is only for Radha and Krishna. And that will liberate us, because the whole Bhagavad Gita teaches detachment and warns us about the dangers of attachment. So when one is always hearing about the sources of attachment, one will be conscious of it and adjust one's thinking, meditation, and heart. That's why I have to repeat it, because the tendency, one of the potencies of Maya is avarantika shakti. Avarantika shakti means covering. Avaran means cover. It covers the Atma. It covers us with illusion. Where we say, I'm in Maya. That means I'm illusion. I'm forgetting my connection with Krishna. I'm forgetting who I am. I'm thinking I'm something I'm not. There's two things here to consider. We have to be careful where our attachment lies, where possessiveness lies. Attachment means a sakti, and possession means mamata. We say, my children, it's wrong conception. My husband, this is Krishna's, this is my dharma pati. My dharma patni. It's not, this is the correct, this is my patni for religion. We say my wife, that's mundane conception and mundane vibration. We say dharma patni. Immediately we think this is my link to Krishna. Dharma means God. So Patni and Pati are supposed to link me to Krishna. So that enforces the right mamata. She is my Dharma Patni, she's Krishna Dasi. I see my wife first as Krishna Dasi, secondly as my Dharma Patni. I'm the Dharma Patni, I'm the Guru, I'm the Pati Guru of my wife. I'm supposed to lead my wife to Krishna and set a spiritual example for my wife. Then I have all right to be called Dharma Pati and Guru Pati. If I'm engaging my wife, I'm being my wife, I'm hitting my wife, I'm mistreating my wife. So the danger in a loving, very intimate, good, like you see some grihastas, the husband really loves the wife really loves the husband, have nice kids, they're all devotees, so they're all attached to each other. That's good, but dangerous. In other words, you can be like 30% attached to your wife and husband and kids, but 70% of your attachment should be with Radha and Krishna. And you can have 30% mamata for your wife and kids, but 70% you think, my kids belong to Krishna and my wife belongs to Krishna. That should be 70% of your mamata. So she's not mine, she belongs to Krishna. She's not me Dasi, she's Krishna Dasi. She's serving me because I'm representing Krishna. I'm serving her because she's representing Radharani. I'm serving my kids because they represent Krishna's the coward boys. The coward girls. My kids are Gopas and Gopis. I'm serving them. You little you nonsense coward boy. I'll pull your head. Listen to me, coward boy. Don't spit on your grandfather. Every time your grandfather comes to camp, kids are wild, I can't predict, you know. There's no filter. They're spontaneous, they're wrong bhaktas, you know. Like some guy comes out, the kid says, Mommy, I don't like him. And mother goes, forgive my son. You know, he's a little, you know, I can't, he's a little such some fine things. Don't pay attention. There are kids like that, there are kids like that. I had kids come here saying about me, Mommy, I don't like him. I've met so many people. I've been here for 38 years now. I mean, so many people. Who is this guy? So, if we're always hearing about Krishna, gradually Krishna will help us from inside the heart. Krishna will gradually manifest more sweetness to us, more sweetness than our wife, more sweetness than our kids. And then we'll automatically be able to be detached. Otherwise, it's impossible. It was the fifth canto Bhagavatam, Pumsa Sriya Matuni Bhavatam, Hridayagrantahu. A man and woman's hearts become tied together like a rope, strong bondage. Granti means knot. Hridayagrantahu. The man and woman's heart becomes so tied together you with a big knife you can't cut it. From inside. The only thing you can cut it is Krishna's name and Krishna's philosophy. Krishna Katha can cut through all that. That's why it says, Tirena Bhakti Yogena. Tirena Bhakti Yogena. Tira means laser beam. Tira means powerful, unbreaking. Tira. Tirena Bhakti Yogena. Tira Bhakti. Bhakti can cut through all that illusion. No matter how thick, how dense, how deep it is. So that's why only Bhakti can save one. So one is always hearing Bhagavatam and Gita and chanting Harinam. Will remember Krishna at the time of death, not his wife or husband or kids. So that will happen way before death. Krishna will start. It's called Grihita, means Krishna will capture the heart. It will slowly capture the heart. Because if people are really good devotees, that means the husband and wife are hearing and chanting about Krishna together. There's no problem for people to be married. 90% of Lord Chaitanya's disciples are married. 90%, maybe more than 90%. Very few are sannyasis and vairagis. And they live together. Look at the ideal husband and wife. Jaya Jaya Goswami and Padmavati. Jaya Jaya Goswami wrote Gita Govinda. His wife was Padmavati. She was a poet and a dancer. They had intense love for each other. But they were both pure devotees. But they had more love. They had 30% love for each other and 70% love for Radha Krishna. So this is the art of loving. So we show affection to our God brothers and God sisters, but we don't fall in love with them. In our family, we should be kind to each other. But our possessiveness, like you say, have you seen my Giriraj? Have you seen my Thakurji? You think your Thakurji is the best? Everyone in this room has the Thakurji. They all think their Thakurji is the best, the cutest, the biggest and the baddest. But if you line them all up, mine's the best. But you think, no, mine's the best. It's like you line up 50 calves. And you keep them here. And 200 yards away, put 50 mothers. 50 mothers, those calves. All the calves are white, all the mothers are white. They all look the same. Mothers the same size, white. Calves are the same size, white. But you let them go, each calf will run to its own mother. My mother's the best. Sometimes they go so crazy, they run to one, this other mother. They start to grab the milk. The mother kicks it. Kenny, you're not mine, get out of here, jerk. They go, oh, sorry. He goes next door. You got the wrong one. You know? I see it with my own eyes. That was my mother. They're so excited to eat, you know. And when you're hungry, you go a little blind, you know. So I go, hey, get it up, get out of here. The mother knows her baby. So, Krishna will take over the heart of a devotee. That's why we do sadhana. Every devotee is connected individually with Krishna. The individual mamata, my Krishna, an individual attachment, your attachment for Krishna, your possessiveness towards Krishna. That's we cultivate every day. But you love your wife, you're affectionate to your life, your husband, your kids. You take care of them, they all belong to Krishna. Krishna gave them to you. Gave your wife belongs to Krishna, your kids belong to Krishna. You're a caretaker, you're just a caretaker. It's not your wife, it's Krishna's dasi. It's not your husband, it's Krishna's das. It's not your kids, it's Krishna's family, the Shuta Gotra. It's not your god sister, it's the Guru's disciple. Oh, she's your god sister, you can't deny that. God brother. But you can't say they own them. They're owned by Krishna. This Tulsi means being owned by Krishna. Another question was asked, when a person's guru leaves this world, the disciple feels very unhappy and very sad. He's lamenting in separation. So, what should one do in that situation? And will that disciple meet the Guru again? And how will that happen? He explains everything here again. Everything is based on relationship. Sambandha, Guru, Shishya, Sambandha, relationship with the Guru, and the level of attachment, the level of sincerity of the disciple. If the disciple is very sincere, the Guru will come back to, if the disciple doesn't attain perfection in the balance of their life, in their bhakti bhajan, that same Guru will come in the next life and teach and initiate that disciple. Because Chandogya Upanishad says, the liberated soul can expand himself or herself into 1,020 different forms. So one form, the Guru can go to the spiritual world and instead of Daya, as a Sakhi Manjari and serve Radha Krishna. The other form, he can appear as the Guru. Of course, he won't be having the same form, the disciple won't be having the same form, but Krishna will give the ability to recognize. As Krishna says in Gita 15th chapter, 15th verse, Sarvasya Jamriti Sanrishta, Vachasrata Kyana Pavanam Sha, Vedashta Saraham Evejo, Vedanta Evacha. Sriti Apavanam. Apavanam means forgetfulness, Sriti means remembrance. So Krishna in the heart of the Shishya, in next life, will give remembrance and he will direct you to the Guru. You'll meet the Guru. The Guru may be born in America. And he had disciples in India in last life. He'll come back, Krishna will send him back to India to pick up his disciples. It's possible. Because when you leave the body, you can go to any planet, what to see in any country. Depending on your karmas, depending on your thoughts at the time of death. If you're thinking of the moon planet, when you die, you go to the moon. Or maybe Elon Musk will go to Mars. Elon Musk is always thinking of the Mars, so when he dies, if he doesn't get there when he lives, when he's dying, he'll think of Mars, go to Mars. So, Krishna will arrange for the Guru to come and save the disciple next life, and you'll recognize that Guru and again get connected with that Guru. As far as this life, one can get inspiration from a guru in dreams. Guru can appear in dreams to give teaching and instructions. And Guru left so many lectures and books and teachings where one can take shelter of and get inspiration and guidance on the path of pure bhakti. So this true disciple is never separated from Guru. If one is lackadaisical and an insincere devotee, he may not even get a Guru in next life. May get some other Guru. But one who's attached to a particular Guru will get the same Guru next life. Doesn't matter if it's a Guru or this Guru or that Guru. Because attachment is what brings people together. And attachment is registered in the subtle body. The subtle body travels with the Atma when the Atma dies. This body is burned up, the mind is not burned up. The mind and intelligence leave through the prana with the Atma to go to the next body. The subtle body is the same every body until you go to the spiritual world. There's no subtle body in the spiritual world. Body is made of Satchidananda. So, is that, should I say more? Because Krishna, if someone is nonsense, rejects the disciple and leaves bhakti, Krishna separates that disciple from that guru. The guru doesn't have responsibility or connection with that disciple anymore. As long as the disciple is sincere, although they don't attain perfection, then Krishna arranges for that guru to come back next life and save that disciple. Another crack. Okay. Oh, look at this. These flowers. These flowers stained again. They stain the dirty. It's all blue, looks like blue ink. I think it's these red ones. Red ones are dyed. Yeah, I think these red ones are dyed or something. It's all, the dirty's all stained. Looks like blue ink.
I mean, not use anymore. Sorry.
Okay, question? Anyone has a question? Go in.
Please check.
Okay, internet.
In Bhakti Sandarbha 286, the demons in Aprakadham are described as holographic replica, that is, not conscious entities. How can it be understood? Since each object in Vaikuntha is described as living, like Lord's paraphernalia, earrings, armlets, etc.
Question is asked. 286.
286 third part. Bhakti Sandarbha 286.3.
286.3. I happen to have it right here. 286, part 3. 286, 1. 286, 2. Oh, part 3. 286 is really long. Well, it's a big verse. Buddha Shuti, Buddha Shuti. As a commentary of Satyanarayan's question is asked, is the demons in the spiritual world are not conscious. So the question is asked, I thought everything was consciousness. All the spiritual world is made of, is a plane of consciousness. How can they be unconscious? He says they're like holographs. Holograph projection. Yantra Maya Pratimas. Well, let's try to understand what I understand. The demons in the spiritual world are consciousness, but they're sleeping. You have consciousness, you sleep and you wake, right? So they're sleeping. There's that consciousness doesn't mean no consciousness. They do not exist as conscious entities, means they're sleeping. And practically their conscious means they're moving around, they're talking, they're throwing swords at Krishna and fighting. But there, like Casey's running, he's opening his mouth, he's trying to kick Krishna. But there he's just sleeping. Doesn't mean he's not made of consciousness. But it's not too confusing. When you're asleep, are you conscious or unconscious?
Conscious.
You're unconscious.
Yes.
God almighty. You know what conscious and unconscious means? I don't think so. Conscious means awake, unconscious means asleep.
It's unconscious.
You already know the meaning of the word, so that's a good start. When you're asleep, you're unconscious. So that's that. No big thing. Any other question? Nothing else? Yeah.
How to attain the perfection of siddhanta.
Can't hear you. What did you say?
Siddhanta.
What's the question? I can't hear what you're saying.
How to attain the perfection of siddha. Siddha.
Take diksha from a siddha. Take diksha mantras from a siddha, be trained by a siddha, you become a siddha. I I'm not a siddha, so I can't tell more than that. I took diksha from a devotee. Whether he's siddha or not, I have no way to judge. I just knew he was very knowledgeable of the science of bhakti, very loving and kind, very friendly and helpful. So I was inspired to take diksha from my guru. Nobody walks around with a sign around their neck, siddha. And to be recognized as siddha, you have to be a siddha yourself. So that's a nice aspiration, to want to be a siddha. So you have to find a siddha. There are siddha saints in Vrindavan, so you have to find them. Take shelter there. Any more questions? Jai Sri Krishna Das Ji Maharaj. I like that. The demons are sleeping in the spiritual world. Because they're atomic. The Krishna wants to fight, he wakes up, he says, come on, wake up, let's go, we're going down and have Leela. Oh, I'm good, I'm excited. Like Kumbhakara was like that. Kumbhakara was Rama's brother who was sleeping in a cave for 500 years, or 10,000 years. And Ravana woke him up to fight Ram. He was conscious the whole time. He was alive, but he was sleeping. The demons in the spiritual world are conscious, they're alive, they're awake. They're not awake, I mean, they're sleeping. Like Sadrayan says, holographic projections. Pratima means statue. Just like if your teddy bear became alive or something, you know. You have a teddy bear in your bed and one day it comes alive and bites you. Hey Teddy, what's going on? Yeah, what's up? Yeah, right.
Are you conscious while you're dreaming?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
It's unconscious conscious. You're not conscious, you're aware. You're seeing it, you're hearing it, you're smelling the peace in the dream.
Hopefully eating it.
Yeah, also eating it. When I used to live in Puri, I used to live there for 2 months every year for 10 years. I walked to the temple every day, jogging on the temple. It was nice walking, about 45 minutes, hour walk from where I lived on the beach. And I walked by a bakery, the bread bakery. And they're baking whole wheat bread. A really strong smell, you know. So I go and dream. I go home at night, I dream. I'm smelling this baked bread. I went in the factory and I ate bread. I never went in the factory. I was smelling every day. I walked through the door. Oh, so good. So good. I was decided, I like to go to the east side, but I'm going to get Maharaj, you know, temple. So I was aware of my dream. I saw my dream. I smelled the bread. I ate the bread. Entered the factory. It was all going on unconsciously. Okay. Yeah. What you got? Sure, your phone.
You were telling that even when Krishna gives material desires, one should not accept. But when Krishna gave this darshan to Dhruva Maharaj, and Dhruva Maharaj said, I got diamond, but I'm asking for broken pieces. But still Krishna gave him whatever he decided to give. And Dhruva Maharaj accepted it, kind of accepted it. How do we see this?
What's the question?
Like you were saying that then even if Krishna gives material desires, devotee generally will not accept. That's all.
Question about Dhruva Maharaj. Dhruva Maharaj did so much austerity, he had darshan of Narayan, and when he saw Narayan, he gave up his desire for a big kingdom, was just happy to have darshan of the beauty of Narayan. But he had an ambition to have a big kingdom, so he accepted that and ruled the pole star for 36,000 years. Well, he ruled the kingdom for 36,000 years. Then he took residence in the pole star, which is the Vaikuntha planet in the material world. It's called Mahavaikunta or something like that. So the question is asked, usually devotees turn down material gifts if Krishna offers them. So why did Dhruva accept it? He accepted it because it was the will of Vishnu. He accepted it as service to Vishnu. The Vishnu said, because he didn't say, I don't want a kingdom. He just said, it's Hari Katha verse also. He said, I was searching for broken pieces of glass. I found diamonds. By getting darshan of you, I don't have any interest. But he didn't say, he just said that. He didn't say, I don't want to rule a kingdom. So Vishnu knew his heart's desire was to rule the kingdom. So Vishnu fulfilled that desire, but by fulfilling that desire, Vishnu also gave his lotus seed. He gave his lotus seed and his love manifests in the heart of Dhruva. So otherwise, he ruled the kingdom, he never forgot Vishnu, and he gave up that kingdom without any attachment to it. He went to the Vaikuntha of death. So he accepted that kingdom as service to Vishnu. While doing that service, he didn't get attached to the kingdom. He gave it up and went to the pole star, went to Vaikuntha to live eternally. That's what happened. But generally, devotees don't want anything material, they turn it down. But Dhruva is the exception. Like Prahlad, Krishna, the Sri, they offered all kinds of things to Prahlad. He didn't take them. But still he became the king because his father died, so he had to be the king. So that's also Dharma, to rule the kingdom. So he ruled the kingdom as the saint of the king. Although he fought with Vamandev or somebody. Prahlad had fought Vishnu also. That's told in Bhagavatamrita. Prahlad says, what kind of devotee am I fought with Narayan? Narayan saved us to Shringa. And another time, Prahlad fought with him. It's in Bhagavatamrita. Read that? Did you read that book?
I read Bhagavatam.
Okay. I think it's going to rain, so we can run home now.
One more question.
Yeah, okay, one more question.
So devotee is asking that in Srimad Bhagavatam Canto 5, in the description of Maharaj Bharata, there is no mention about his initiation. And also there is no mention about initiation when he took birth as Jada Bharata also. So can you please share something on that?
You said Maharaj Bharat. There's nothing described about his initiation. So what's the question?
Can you share something on that? Means somebody is initiated, you have any idea like that? Someone is asking you about that.
I don't know, so I don't recall specifically about his initiation, but generally it's understood because he's a member of he's a devotee of Vishnu. So part of being a devotee of Vishnu means surrendering to a guru. This is in the books that describe bhakti. The first thing of bhakti described in all books of bhakti, Narada Pancharatra, etc., what to speak of Gaudiya Vaisnava books. But in Puranas and other books, the Upanishads, Tasmat Gurum Vipadyanta, Mundaku Upanishad, and other books that said one surrenders to the Guru to learn the absolute truth. So every king in every age knows you have to have a guru to do bhakti, to do yoga. So just by Nyaya, by logic, you can conclude that Maharaj, it doesn't say he had a guru, but because he was practicing bhakti, worshiping Vishnu, you can understand that he had a guru because the Shastra, to describe bhakti, say bhakti begins by taking dictation from a guru. So it's called logical, praman by logic, establishing the fact by logic. A Vedic king means has a guru. He has so many ministers and Brahmins advising. One of them is the Diksha Guru. Besides, every Brahmin, Kshatriya, and Vaishya can take Brahma Gayatri from a guru and get Upanayana. So he had a Savitra Guru. He took a Brahmin thread from a guru. He also had a Diksha Guru because he did Vishnu Bhakti. Vishnu Bhakti can't be successful without a guru. So he had success in Bhakti in 3 lives because he had a Diksha Guru. He was a king, he was a deer, he was a Brahmin. Jad Bharat. So he got success in 3 lives. But each life he had a guru. The guru as a deer was super soul, Paramatma. So Paramatma in his heart inspired the deer to chant Vishnu Nam when he died. When the deer died, he chanted Vishnu Nam, because when the deer was the king, he was chanting Vishnu Nam. You can't separate Krishna and Guru. But like Guru Mantra.
Your mantra is Guru Sakshat, your Guru is Hari Swayam.
Guru and Vishnu are one. Guru and God are one. Can't separate. If Krishna is there, Guru is there. Guru is there, Krishna is there. He's not a freelancer or freestyler. He's not a content creator. He's a Vedic king, Maharaj. So Vedic king follow the Vedas. Vedic means human life means you take Diksha from a guru. Hari Katha has so many quotations from Puranas, ancient Puranas that say, if you don't take Diksha from a guru, you're born as an animal. So he took Diksha, did Bhakti Bhajan. He got attached to a deer, so he became a deer. Any other question? Jaya Jaya Sri Radhe.
Jai Guru.